Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are going to take care of our legs, a little bit of TSC for them. So let's get started. Let's come into a nice seated position. Place your hands behind you. Bend your knees slightly and open your feet hip-width apart. And just slowly move your knees to the left and right side. Nice and slow, a few times. Good, and then come back to the center. Slowly roll back down, all the way down on your mat. Relax your shoulder blades, arms are long. Good. Now bend your left knee more and then hold onto the knee, press into your left heel. Draw the knee in close to the chest and heart area. Good, and now extend your left leg up. Hold on to the back of your leg, draw that leg in. If you can, climb up on the back of your leg with your hands. Good, and try to extend the leg into straightness as much as possible. Good, and now switch the side, hold on to the right knee, and then draw the knee in. Good, extend your left leg up. See how far you go on this leg. Pull it all the way in. Good, and then place your foot down. Bring both knees in, hug the knees in a little bit, and then just rock left and right side a few times. And once you're ready, lift your legs up. They don't have to be straight. Just get your legs into a position as you can and press into your heels, point the toes. If you need to, you can even hold onto your leg in the back of your leg. Press and point. Good, and then to stretch the back of your legs. This is a very good movement to do a few times. And then open up your legs to switch for the inner thighs, to stretch them. And as you move your legs out to the side a little bit more and more, you can feel the inner part of your legs are stretching. And again, you can just bend your knees slightly for this one. If you're more comfortable, you can get your legs out straight, even hold onto your toes to get your next position, which is a little bit more intense and deeper. Now move from, this nice V shape into your happy baby pose. So simply keep your arms inside and grab your feet from outside with your hands and try to draw the knees down close to the floor alongside the body. In the meantime, press the lower back against the mat. The shoulder blades are flat on the mat, and you can again do a little bit of rocking side to side a few times. And then notice how you feel even in the lower back. And as you move out of the pose, just simply roll towards your left side and coming up. Let's go on all fours first. On your hands and your knees. Good. And then move your right knee forward. Extend your left leg back a little bit. Press into your palm, lift up. Extend your arms, your elbows are locked a bit. Good. And now come back with this right knee, left knee forward. Do the same thing. Stretching a little bit the back of your leg, also the upper body, the lower back. Good, and draw the left knee back. Now tuck the toes under, lift your knees off the mat and come into your first downward dog position. Paddle in the pose, press into one heel at a time. Notice how you feel in the back of your legs. Good. Even if you feel, you can do the up on the toes, press back into the heels motion. It gives you a good feeling even in the back of your legs and close to your ankle area. Nice. And then step forward with your right foot, left knee down. Relax your left foot and slowly extend your right leg out nice. And as you getting into that space when your leg is nice and straight, you peel your toes off the mat. Keep your spine long, neck long. Good. Coming back. Switch the position and bring your left foot forward. Do the same thing. Again, nice straight leg. On the left side. Good. And draw your left knee down. So again, back into our downward dog pose, lifting up. But this time, as you come into downward dog, open up your feet as wide as your mat. Walk close to your feet with your hands into your malasana and settle into it. Now, some of you can't put all the weight on your feet back. You can get into full expression, then you just keep your hands down. But if you can, coming up, you can bring your hands together, press against your knees from inside, lift up nice and long spine, relax the tailbone, breathe through a few times. Good, and then slowly place your hands down again. Lift your hip up, position your hands on your shin, coming up halfway. Long spine. If you can get your legs as straight as possible, feel the back of your legs are stretching. Good. And now again, as your hands are down front of you, walk a little bit forward. And then place one knee down, another knee down, back into our tabletop. Lifting both arms above your head as you inhale. Exhale down and step forward with your right foot close to the front of your mat. Hands are on the top of your knees or thighs and press forward. Keep your upper body nice and straight. Feel the upper thighs. They're stretching nicely. Good, and then move back. Just like we did before, sitting back a little bit, not too far, getting your right leg straight again, point the toes up. Good. And now we come back to the front. We're gonna switch, bringing the left foot forward. And hands on the top of your knee or thighs. Go as deep as you can. Keep the hips square towards the front as you press forward. Good, and then slowly press back again, getting the left leg straight here. Point the toes up. Good, and then back to the front. And then place your left knee down. Open up your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes are together. And try to bring all your weight on your heels and sitting up nice and straight. Roll the shoulders back. Notice how you feel here. Even move a little bit left and the right side. And once you're ready, bring the left arm and the right arm behind you. At this point, if you're able to place your hands, your fists, or your palms down is great. But let's say you can't, then leave your hands on the lower back going forward. If your hands are down, pull the shoulders back, lift the chest hard up, and lift your hip off the mat too. Tighten your glutes and press forward. Feel the upper thighs are stretching. Keep your neck long. Now, if you can't go down with your hands, as I showed you before, simply keep your hands on your lower back and do the same thing, pressing